Well, hey there, it's Marvina. I wanted to welcome you to my mini angel Q&A today on Starseeds. So I think this is a really fascinating topic, and the reason that I think it is so important right now that all of the starseeds wake up and really bring out their light into the world is there is so much decisiveness going on all over the world that we really need to step up our game and bring out our magic into our communities so that we can be a blessing to especially the people that are in so much chaos and pain. So I always think of one of the teachings that my angels shared with me a long time ago, and they said that there are like 33 and a third percent of the souls that come into this dimension are committed to the light and they're star seeds. And then there's another 33 and a third percent that come into this dimension and they are committed to the dark side. And then there's a 33 and a third percent that are undecided. And especially for those 33 and a third percent, the Starseed community wants to help to nurture those connections and to help bring them over into the side of the light. I feel like the side that is committed to the dark, that at some point on their journey that they will eventually turn towards the light. But for the most part, it's important that we do everything that we can to self-realize ourselves and activate as a star seed and to help nurture those that are sort of undecided. So one of the ways that you might know if you are a dormant star seed is if you feel like you haven't really done what you came here to do. You may feel like even though you have a really good job, you have good relationships, that you don't feel satisfied and you feel like there's just a little something in the background that you're not quite remembering, but it just agitates you. And so if you have those feelings of not feeling complete, of maybe frustration, then you want to take some steps to change things up and start to call upon your guides, your angels, your master teachers, and they can give you a little bit of inspiration and encouragement to help you activate the dormant part of yourself so that you can wake up and start to be more of a blessing to the community and really have the vibrancy, the magnitude of energy that it takes to put yourself out in the world and actualize your soul's dream. I feel like for the most part that your higher soul's dream is something that can be a blessing to the community. So it might be some sort of medicine technology that can really help people to reestablish health and vibrancy. It might be just a incredible book. There are no end to ways that we can touch the world with beauty, but we really have to be activated and to reach those depths of information so that we can put ourselves out in the world that way. So a lot of you may not know it, but I like to garden and I order seeds online, and I really like the lilies and the lotuses. And whenever I get those seeds, they're about the size of your pinky fingernail, and they have all of this creative potential to plant in your garden and have these beautiful, amazing, colorful flowers and all of this incredible greenery. But until they are activated, then they all that potential is there, but nothing's going to happen. What I have to do with my seeds is I have to nick them, and then I have to provide a perfect little way for them to stay warm and to get the light they need in order that they can germinate and activate, and then I provide them the best surroundings to grow and to bloom and to bring beauty into my garden. And I think that that is the way that star seeds are. Sometimes we have to be nicked, and the way that some people might be nicked is it might be through an accident or through a really like a hard time, like a death in the family, maybe a divorce, and maybe you get fired from your job, and it's just like a turning point. But the way I had it happen, and I don't recommend this because it was not fun, but I had a near death experience a long time ago. And that was kind of my, the way I was like nicked. And so it forced me to turn my thoughts in a different direction because I had so much time in recuperation. And I spent that time kind of communicating with my angels, and that was where I started to actualize and to kind of do more of the meditation practices, and it helps to stimulate your DNA so that it's more, you are more magnetic, and you can pull from the universe, from your angels, guides, and teachers, ideas about how it's important for you to go out into the world. And it also gives you a lot of kind of strength of character to be different, because it's not easy to really present thoughts that are just different from the norm, or maybe from what your best friends, what they like to think, say, and do. It really takes a lot of courage to put yourself out in the world in a unique way, but we have to do that to bring our piece of the puzzle out into the community and be a blessing to our community. And right now, our communities, they need us more than ever. It's so important that we start to do everything that we can to be a blessing and bring our natural gifts, our natural talents, and activate them and actualize them. The best way is through a regular meditation practice, and there are some meditations that are more powerful than others for this purpose. I am going to be having a class, and you can check out the details in the description below, but I do have a class coming up that has that's going to address this, because we do have to clear the blocks that are blocking us from facing our fears as being an individual and maybe being a little bit different than what the rest of the family is, or what our other friends are doing, or what our community might be appreciating. But we have to face our fears of being unique, of being maybe ostracized, somebody making fun of us, or being wrong, or just being out there, being different. So I am going to be doing some clearing work in my class coming up, but I also have some amazing path working exercises and meditations that you can use to help you stimulate the organs in the brain that deal with our intuition and developing and activating our psychism. I feel like we all have different gifts, and we all bring our gifts out in the world in a little bit of a different and unique way, and that's by design and for a purpose. And nobody's are really better, more important than another person's. So right now is the time, and I would love to have you work with me. I'm going to put the description in, or put the link to my class in the description below. And if you have any questions, just message me, or you can leave a question in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back with you. But I look forward to working with you, and I feel like it's going to be a really fun adventure, and now is the time. So I look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you. Bye bye.